Hello, my name is Lisa Canning. I am the founder of the Institute for Arts Entrepreneurship. The Institute for Arts Entrepreneurship was founded in 2009 as the Bite Size Arts Ensemble. Its mission was distinctive because I recognized that the arts and business was an intersection that needed to be explored because society really needed to understand the value that the arts held. So it was launched with a distinctive history of structured experiments to bring creativity and entrepreneurship to the arts and innovation. And its goal was to be a public-private partnership with projects that included a variety of different disciplines across a variety of different industries. It also was launched with a compatible blog that lived alongside of it called Entrepreneur the Arts, which still runs today. In 2010, from the writing that I did on Entrepreneur the Arts, we were invited into a project with the Aspen Institute and the Department of State called PNB NAPEO. And that project was to help the creative sector in Algeria figure out how they could take their arts and crafts and be more productive and help integrate them into society. From that project, I met so many interesting people that formed the beginning of the board for the Institute for Arts Entrepreneurship that we launched the Institute in 2013. And we developed a 2-year education, mentorship, and training incubator and accelerator program that I successfully was able to bring in the faculty from the School of Industrial Design and the University of Illinois and the University of California, San Diego. That resulted in a variety of academic publications and educational books on arts entrepreneurship. And we trained over 400 arts entrepreneurs and ran educational programs for a 2-year period of time until I was encouraged to think more broadly about what this education could do. As a result of the mentorship that I received in 2015 and 16, we launched a project, a self-paced project with the World Bank in Kenya and the University of Anuak in Mexico in collaboration with Crowdfund Capital Advisors, along with the International Development Bank, AFICO, and NAFIN to help entrepreneurs raise investment funding faster. In 2016 and 2020, the opportunity presented itself to work with undersupported female founders in Pakistan who needed early stage capital to growth. One of the things about the arts and entrepreneurship is that access to capital and access to resources have always been something that is lacking. And artists know very little about how to make the connections between their ideas and raising the funds that they need to actually realize their vision. Once the Institute for Arts Entrepreneurship had completed its 2-year tenure and we were not as robustly supplied with the musicians that I had hoped would attend, I saw a huge opportunity because of the lack of support for music programs and the continuous decline of participation in music programs to support the funding needs that they had in both K through 12, as well as festivals declining and orchestras continuing to be closed to address some of the basic needs that the industry had, which was in building repair skills and in building sales skills for musicians. Musicians historically have been educators and performers, but have not really been on the industry side of where the money is, right? And so teaching them repair skills and teaching them how to sell, I saw as being valuable tools and something that the Institute for Arts Entrepreneurship could provide to students. So in 2021, we launched the Wind Repair Training Academy to help students learn how to build skills in woodwind repair and sales. And we are very proud of the progress that we're making. We've trained 225 students to date. And we've discovered that after the pandemic money ran dry, they no longer were able to afford to invest in their career development. And musicians, because of all of the cuts in programming, are really hurting. And we are now looking to try to help them to advance their careers, which is why we've launched the Symphony Campaign. I really appreciate you taking the time to learn about the history of the Institute for Arts Entrepreneurship and how we started as an arts organization that was looking to work at the intersection of creativity, entrepreneurship, and innovation, and how we've become an education organization devoted to creating jobs and trying to bridge the gap between workforce development, arts education, and being an integral part of society.